Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andrew. I'm gonna talk about common complaints for the Ford Bronco from a perspective of someone who waited 2 years for his Bronco and holler at me. These are things that I YouTube like crazy and got me a little paranoid prior to buying mine. Like, it got in my head. So I want to kind of go over those and pretty much explain them in a way where it shouldn't deter you from getting your Bronco, okay? 1, wind noise. You're joking. Why would you buy a car in which you can take off the top in sections, okay? And ask about the wind noise? Like, would you go to Japan and then complain that they don't speak English? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're the type of person that's gonna even ask about the wind noise, just don't get a Bronco. Don't get a Wrangler. Hey, Beaky, wanna say hi? Got my dog in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, anyways, get a 4Runner if you're that worried about wind noise. Because I was worried. Now, granted, I have a hard top with a sound deadening liner. Does it make a difference? I don't know, but I do hear the wind. The wind, it's I almost have to make sure my windows are closed because it messes with me, and I think the window's open, to give you an idea of how, like, it's significant. But I road trip. I go off-road, so that's okay. So that's that. Wind noise, complaint number 1. Don't buy a Wrangler. Don't buy a Bronco. Go get yourself a 4Runner. The fit and finish. Not gonna lie, this is a $58,000 vehicle. Okay, I got a Bronco Badlands with the V6, the luxury package, the hard top, and I'm not gonna lie, parts of it are kind of cheap. So maybe I have the leather steering wheel, leather wrapped, and it does feel like they just got the cheapest leather and they put it on top of the cheapest plastic. I mean, right here, there's a parking, your e-brake. Let me see if I can, it's right here. It's the cheapest flimsy piece of plastic. I mean, if I pull too hard, it almost feels like it's gonna come off. And don't get me wrong, it's a good overall layout, it's a good design, but I mean, I can understand why if someone spent $60,000 on a car, and I mean, it feels, cheap. That being said, I got the luxury package. It's like $4 or $5K. You know what I bought it for? For the tech. I got the bigger touchscreen. I got wireless charging for my iPhone, adaptive cruise control. I don't know about you, but those are things I feel like should be standard in any car post 2020 that 40,000 or up, So here's what I'll tell you. If you're concerned about the fit and finish, well, 1, you can get a Range. I mean, do you want a Range Rover? Like, 2, I would say you can get a base. You don't have to get the luxury package. You can get a Bronco with like a mid package, which is, I guess I couldn't tell you what comes with that, but you're losing adaptive cruise control though, and that, yeah. But you can save a lot of money buying a base Bronco and Sasquatch that motherfucker, because then you got the front and rear locking diffs, 35-inch tires, and it should be under 40 G's, The sound system. I have the upgraded sound system, the B&O sound system. You ever get graded on pass fail in school? Remember that? Like, there wasn't A through F, it was like pass or fail. It gets a pass, which it's good. That's good. It's not bad. Take it from a guy who had a Mazda CX-30 with a Bose speaker system engineered for the car. Okay, that's one thing that did mess with me, because if I'm gonna take this thing on road trips, it's got to be a nice ride, and part of that is your sound, the playlist, your Spotify. So oh, you know what, let me tell you something. So what they didn't tell me, this is if you have the upgraded sound system, you have to go in your settings, click sound mode. You actually have to activate surround sound. Isn't that kind of weird? It'll be stuck in stereo and it won't take advantage of all the speakers and the subwoofer that comes with this. So that I didn't know, and I have a feeling that some people might have not known that when they complained about the speakers. Oh crap. So let's just say you don't have the upgraded sound system. I never heard the stock sound system, but I'm willing to bet money it's trash. Yeah. But here's the thing about Broncos. They're modular vehicles. Like, again, you can upgrade the sound system. They already got options. You know what I mean? Like, people complain about these things and they forget you can fix all these things after you buy it. You can buy a cheaper Bronco with a Sasquatch. You can buy a base Bronco and lift it and put bigger tires on it later. You can even swap out the dash. You can actually, even the dash and everything is made to be easily interchangeable. Like, you could just upgrade the sound system later. They are going to eventually come up with better tops, right? I'm waiting for the day I'm gonna be able to put a top out here that I can push a button and it's gonna electronically open. Yes, I'm gonna be that guy. And I do take my Bronco off-road. I live in Vegas. I actually go to the lake beds, Gene Roach. We do donuts, and I mean, there's some pretty intense off-road stuff, man. I found myself using the stabilizer bar disconnect. It's that level of, like, the roads really do this, and you want that articulation. So don't think I'm a dude that just goes to Starbucks, okay? But I also road trip, and I go to San Diego, I go to Utah. I'm gonna turn down the AC. I'm trying to think of any other complaints. Well, anyways, if you're the type of person that goes off-road, wind noise shouldn't really bother you. Seriously. The fit and finish, I mean, are you buying a lifestyle vehicle? And I mean it when I say that. Like, or do you want a Range Rover? I mean, you can get a Range decked out to the nines, bro, if you can afford it. You can get a 4Runner. Oh, I will say it's probably hard to get a Bronco. I ordered mine the week it came out. It was July 2020. 2 years later, I still don't know how I got mine. They were like, yeah, it's gonna take too long. You kept the hard top and the V6, so you're gonna wait another year. And I was like, whatever, I'll wait. And then August of 2022, I got an email. Oh, it's scheduled for production. I was like, wait, what? So, if you're like me and you're waiting on your order, hey, I think it's worth the wait. Otherwise, you're gonna pay 20 G's over MSRP, man. I see Black Diamond 2-doors selling for 60,000, or at least sitting on a lot somewhere for 60K, which is $2,000 more than my fully loaded Badlands. I can't justify that. I'm telling you right now. Like, I cannot. I can justify the MSRP for this car. I think it's worth, let me get this sun out of my face. I think it's worth the sticker price. I wouldn't say $1 more. At that point, cut your losses, man. Go get a, man, this sun. Go get a 4Runner. Go get a Jeep, man. So yeah, these are just common complaints. Oh, I have one complaint. I got the vinyl seats. Hibiki, say hi. What are you doing back there? Come on. So, And the whole point of this, it's waterproof. It's like marine. So imagine maritime craft, like a boat. This is rated for that. So I can wash it off. The Badlands model has a drain plug at the foot of the passenger and the driver. So if I spray the interior off, it all drains out. That's why I got it. But here's the deal, it's manual seats. I'm cranking up the thing and twisting the knob to move my seats, and this was 58 G's. Why don't I have power seats, bro? I'm like, now that's my one complaint. But you know, my dealer rep told me, he was like, just set it once, you're fine. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Hibiki? Hibiki, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is why I have the marine grade vinyl. He gets my car dirty, bro. We go off. We get lost, bro. And he gets so dirty. He rolls in the dirt to get more dirty. That's what he does. All right, man. This sun's killing my video, man. So, but here's the caveat. You get the power seats with the leather. They didn't tell me that when I ordered this. There was nowhere that said, oh, by picking the marine grade vinyl option, you lose power seats. So that's what really made me more mad, is that I was caught off guard. Like if somewhere in the paperwork or in the YouTube advertisements and the commercials, and it's because trying to get this information from your rep, forget it. They don't care. I'll be honest. Your rep does not care. They're not gonna let you know, oh, you're gonna ask, the Badlands comes with the rock rails, right? Because I didn't see it on my printout of what comes with the car. Oh, I'm not sure. Good luck trying to get it out of your rep. You're gonna have to like go on Reddit, man, and go down in the depths of the internet to find out what the hell you're getting. Take my advice. If you don't need marine grade vinyl seats, if you're cool with leather seats, just know you're about to get those dirty and you gotta clean them. If that, this damn sun, okay. If the leather seats works for you, go for the leather, because dude, that pisses me off, man. This is $58,000, I don't have power seats. I'm like, now that it pisses me off. But here's the deal, one complaint. That's my one complaint. I mean, you're never gonna have a perfect car. You're tripping. You're not gonna get that. So stop. You're tripping if you think you're gonna get the perfect vehicle. It doesn't exist. So for me to have one complaint, because this thing can go everywhere and anywhere that I need it to do, with my dog. Anyways, that's common complaints plus one real complaint on the Ford Bronco. Stay tuned. I'm gonna make another video going off-roading and doing all the cool stuff you can do, and daily driver, all that stuff. So, okay. Say bye, Hibiki.